on, babes. Come on. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? You didn't tell me you were here. Well, good morning. What time is it? 10 of 10. I tried to lay in bed as long as I could. You're supposed to tell me you're here. Why didn't you say that? All right, I'm gonna use this little guy. Coffee time. We want to use spring water as much as possible because sink water has fluoride in it, and that's what Hitler used to control his people. So no thanks. Actually, this is good for composting. Do you always sneak up on people like that? I didn't know you were there. You didn't tell me you were coming over. Ay, ay, ay. You could have told me. I could have gotten better ready. Alright, so, oh. Wow, I do things and I do them twice because I don't remember I did it the first time. I like a lot of coffee. This is a half a cup. And it's only a 5-cup machine. Now you do your thing. I'm also gonna make a wheatgrass drink. This stuff, if you have a stomach ache, this is a healer. I don't mean like if you're gonna vomit, like because you have a sickness. I'm just saying if you have an upset stomach, drink that. My kids drink that when they feel sick, like because they have very sensitive stomachs. When they know they ate the wrong thing and they're suffering, they go make one of these. You can mix it with water or milk. I'm gonna do milk. See? It's green. Did you know? You probably did, but I bet you there are some of you. Here I was thinking I could call it vegetables in my cake. Yep, it's a fruit. Yes, it has seeds. Anything with seeds in it is a fruit. Eggplant, peppers, all of that is a fruit. And you don't think it to be, right? I know. I know. We're not out of the clear with that one yet. If Popeye had a drink, this would be it. This would be Popeye's drink. I would imagine too that if pellets had a flavor to humans, because I know we're not going to go eat it, this is what it would taste like. This tastes like Miffy's pellets. I have a bunny named Miffy. Wow. Magical. At first it's like, what is this? It's kind of like when you first have hummus. That's what I did when I first had hummus. I was like, what is that? It's gross. But then after a while, you love it. I think personally, and I've heard other people say this, that it can actually be addicting too. It's so good. It's like all the greens that you need. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll take my vitamins later. All right, so let me show you everything it has. So here's the label. Wow. Good stuff. Now we're gonna have coffee with Miffy. You still eating a cabbage, honey? What a big boy. I got the coffee. So today it won't be cabbage. I mean, it won't be coffee and pellets. It'll be coffee and cabbage. Oh. So, top of the morning to you. Heaven. Coffee is heaven. Some mornings I have a ton of energy, and others I'm like, oh, I really need to be laying down still. However, sorry about all the glare. But, let's see. Oh, I wonder who that is. He wants to play. Come on. I move my skirt, and then he comes. Very good. Come on. He has to get that exercise and attention. Right? You want to get your attention? Want me to get your attention? Whee! Look at him go. Look at him go. Woohoo! I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Gotcha. Come on. Come on. There you are. He has to play. Oh, good night, babes. You going to beddy bye? Sweet dreams. Oh. Good night, baby bun buns. Always saying on the steps. Yep. It's about 20 past 10. There he goes. All right, so something's been happening. Yesterday I had all this energy. Today, this thing was made for me once, right? You put it in the microwave. It has corn, those big corn inside. It's probably all GMO. I'm probably breathing in bacteria. But that's nice because the steam comes up from it. You warm it up. It's good for your like just for your hands if you come in from the cold. But this here, it's really, really nice. If you have breathing problems, the heat feels good from it. You know, it's like a heating pad, really. And the steam comes up, and you can put the blanket over to keep it in there. So today, I don't know what's been happening, but it's not good. I can exhale beautiful. Listen, ready? A little gurgly in there, but didn't cough. And I must say, but it's really tight in there right now, and I just don't have the energy. Ugh. So, please pray for me still. You know, I've been thinking, I am suffering so much today. It's unbelievable. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I felt so good. Like $1,000,000. Now, it's true that when you have finally the energy after being sick, this is 2 weeks now with pneumonia. It's true that if you exert yourself, I would imagine, you're going to backtrack. When you see me make these videos, I'm not in the kitchen forever, and I felt really good, really energized. So I felt really good, energized, and when I was done with the day, I sat down and I was coughing my living brains out, okay? And I'm telling you all this because now we could say that it was that I used up all my healthy energy for times like today. However, yesterday I had cheese. I had the grated cheese, as you saw, on my spinach there. And I had a couple of slices, 3 slices of American cheese with, I had hamburger buns. I mean, that's like a no-no with me. And I did. And I had a wrap, the wraps. And I'm thinking today, I'm like, why? And let me tell you something. For those non-believers of this whole wheat and cheese thing, it feels better when I close my eyes to talk to you. The day before, I had none. I woke up, I felt terrific, like back to myself. Little breathing complications, but yes, I felt high energy. Today, I am so wiped out. I can't get off this couch. I can't. I'm coughing so much. Not to you, but wow, I can't stop. It's all gurgly and inflamed, like with all mucusy. You can feel it. You can hear it. It's just nasty. And that's how you die from pneumonia, is it's all, you're suffocating from all the phlegm. And I'm telling you. So I'm going to stay away from the cheese and the grains again today and see what happens today and tomorrow. I have a feeling, because that stuff inflames you. It is. Oh my gosh, crazy. I wish that this would be over with. It was so fun to have high energy like yesterday. That was grand. But anyway, hopefully you people are okay. Hopefully everyone's all right. Oh, and I also want to give out a shout out to my other subscriber who has been subscribed for 9 months. It is Jacob Knight. This is for you, honey. He's one of our friends. And last night, see, I'm doing good deeds for my subscribers for Thanksgiving to say thank you. And I will do a deed in return. Last night, I was laying down with my daughter, Sarah, and she said, oh, can I have that pillow? And I said, this is my favorite pillow. Forget about it. And then I thought, wait a minute. I could do a good deed for Jacob Knight. So Jacob, thank you for helping me to be charitable to my daughter and giving her my favorite pillow. And she was very grateful too. Okay.
Ingredients to keep track, because they're going so fast with the ingredients up on the screen and how much you need. It's like this, because it's Instagram, so you only have 1 minute. Oh, Ma, I'm just over here making brownies over here. Here's a mess.
I want brownies. Make them healthy, Sarah.
I did.
Yay.
I did it all myself.
She's a baker.
I make a lot of sweets.
Do you like cooking or do you like baking better? Baking? Or is it because we like to eat it after? Huh?
Both. It's actually really fun to cook too.
Yeah. But you know, you could be a baker, right?
Yeah.
Sarah Navina's Baked Goods. Look how pretty it is outside. It actually looks, because the trees are getting emptier, it looks so cold outside, even though it's probably not.
Definitely not.
However, the branches look like they already get like frost on them, even though it's not true. It just looks so nice. I love it. Can't wait for the snow.
Comment down below if I did. Comment down below if you think I did, if it's gonna work out. If I did a good job.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, I made it into a sweet brownie.
Yeah.
Brownie batter.
So it is going to be the 3 o'clock hour. So why don't we do the 3 o'clock Divine Mercy? It's a very dark day, so let me just use this lighting. Eternal Father, I can't sing either. I offer you the body and blood, soul and divinity of our Lord Jesus Christ, in atonement for our sins and those of the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. And I'm watching one of my favorite shows, The Waltons. Remember? Oh, forget about it. All right, let me go watch this. Go turn it on. It's good. Wow. John Boy took his girlfriend into a restaurant, and the waiter helped the girlfriend move her chair in as she sat down. Why did the feminists have to ruin it? Doesn't it have, you can see the TV in the window, but doesn't it have that winter look in the air? Okay, it's officially dark out. Look. I did it. I stayed on the couch, everybody. I didn't get up except to maybe get something to eat. My kids took care of me. Today is like terrible. Oh my gosh. I've had worse. Breathing wise, it feels like it's all like, hear my voice, how raspy it is. Ugh. Anyway, as my mother-in-law would say, it's not the worst thing in the world. Right? It's not the worst thing in the world. So, you know what I'm in the mood for? I really want to get a little pot, the smallest one I have, put a little bit of tomato paste in there, put some vegetables, and just have a nice soup. I think that's what I'm going to do. I wish I had somebody to cook it for me. Well, I am blessed to be able to have sat here all day. Literally. This is great. Is this what resting is? Is this taking it easy enough? If I take any easier, I'm going to be resting in peace. Terrible. I can't believe this. This has been 2 weeks, okay, with this pneumonia. I did read that it could take a few. My girlfriend had it for like 2 months, she said. Oh, I hope not. I have to have a party in a few days for 45 people. And I have to fix my house. How am I going to do this? All right. So, let's go make a little thing of soup. Not bad, right? My 9-year-old Sarah made this from scratch. I didn't help her at all. Little pan, tomato paste, superfood, kale, spring water, not fluoride, cabbage, pepper, Himalayan salts, 80-something trace minerals, onion powder, garlic powder, catnip, basil, oregano, rosemary, tarragon leaves, wonderfulness, sage. Equals deliciousness. Okay, so besides Jacob Knight, I would like to call attention to a subscriber of ours, a part of our family, Sherry Clark. She is a 9-month subscriber. So, the reason why I'm mentioning your name right now, Sherry, is because my son really wanted me to cook him something, and I was like, no way, honey. I said, if anything, you should be cooking for me. And so I said to myself, he's upstairs. He has no idea that I'm making this right now. But I'm making him hot dogs in Sherry Clark's name to say thank you so much for being with us for 9 months and for helping me to be charitable to my son. Also, my hope is that by doing these deeds for everyone for Thanksgiving, that God himself will use these deeds to give each of my subscribers that I am mentioning the grace, extra grace, to bless you in return. And I'm sure my son will say thank you when he receives these hot dogs. I'm learning that for your immune system, chia seeds are really good. So I'm just put a tiny bit, maybe a quarter of a cup of milk, and maybe like a tablespoon or so of the chia seeds in it. Yeah. And then just eat that. It's really healthy for you. It's made in South America. Grown in South America. I'm going to use holy water to say a little prayer over the meat, that God blessed them when they were dying and they didn't suffer.
Spoiled brat, I'm just hungry.
Yeah. Now, normally she can fend for herself most times, or if I'm in the kitchen already, I will cook her up something. But to bless her with another subscriber Thanksgiving shout out, I will make her a burger.
I love these subscribers. Keep on subscribing.
Yeah. Chia seeds, the same as that commercial that said chia pet. Like, if I grow this, is that what's gonna happen? Oh my gosh, Rachel. Oh my gosh, one of my kids reminded me that today is Friday, and what that means in my house is, oh man, we don't eat meat on Fridays. That's how absent-minded I am. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'll cook these. I'll put them in the refrigerator and back to the drawing board. Tuna. In the refrigerator they go. That still was for Sherry Clark, right? I did it. Hey, I kept my word. So now we're going to find another subscriber to... My son will love this. See, you can use your homemade mayo and your homemade relish in anything you want. The way I get things into my kids' food is I'll put the Himalayan salt in there. I will put maybe MCT oil. This is from coconuts, healthy fat. I'll drizzle a little bit in because they're not going to drink that by themselves. So I'll just throw it in. And, oh, olive oil too. Because you know how they sell tuna in oil, which I don't like, but there was an Italian one that my mother-in-law gave me once. Amazing. It was like the best I ever had. However, I just put a little bit in there so my children can get the healthy fat that they need. It's very important. That is like one of the most important food groups, is the healthy fat. All right. Bring it. Bring it hardcore so we can hear it. Not like that. There you go. Tuna sandwiches! Come and get it! Ooh. Probiotics. Gotta take that. This is the time that we get super healthy. Lemon and peppermint. In the throat so we don't get sore throats. And a lot of vitamin D. Father, I always think somebody's a priest if they're important. Dr. Berg says about 40,000 milligrams. 10, all right, so 5, 10, 15. Because people with asthma are deficient in it, he says. Wow. It's a lot. Okay. I hope I'm saying this right. I looked it up, and it's saying that Bill Hoyer? Am I saying that correct? Anyway, that's what the computer is telling me. That's how you say it. Bill Hoyer is a 9-month subscriber. And now here's why I'm mentioning your name in Thanksgiving. All right, today's Friday. I had to put the hot dogs that I was making in honor of Sherry Clark. I had to put back in the refrigerator because today's Friday. We don't eat meat, and that's a tradition. It's not required tradition anymore in the church, but you have to do something. And so just to keep it simple, there's no buts about it. We just don't eat meat. Sometimes we make a mistake and we do, and then we offer up another sacrifice. So for Bill Hoyer, hope I'm saying that right. God forgive me if may you forgive me if I'm not saying it right. So I am going to, in his name, make a big thing of rice so the kids can have something. Now I could easily say, you know what, keep making those sandwiches, keep eating that cereal, but I'm running out of milk. Things are happening. So we make do. And so I'm going to make a big pot of rice so that hopefully, so that way God will give Bill Hoyer a ton of grace. I'm saying thank you, Bill, for being part of our family. This lovely piece of work, as much as I love it, it's my enemy. Yes, it is. It hurts me. It will give me diabetes. It will hurt me tremendously. And I do believe it's with my lungs too. This is nutritional yeast. And I'm not crazy about the flavor, but it has all your B vitamins. It has a cheesy flavor to it, so if you were making something cheesy, yeah, you could throw it in. But I am going to pour like maybe a couple of teaspoons in that soup, just to boost the immune system. Because without a good immune system, we have nothing. Nothing. I like parsley too. I'm going to put parsley in my soup. Instead of animal crackers in my soup, remember that with Shirley Temple? Animal crackers in my soup. This is I like parsley in my soup. You know what else? I'm going to put a little olive oil in there. Healthy fat. There we go.